explain the firecracker effect. All right. See, firecracker effect. This is what Jim Dalton used to call sharp down moves. Okay, mostly inventory adjustment and poor structure repair is what used to happen in those moves. So here, let's say, let us split this. Now, if I look at this profile, do I see any poor structure in this profile? I don't. Right? I don't. Here, yes, lots of poor structure. Here, yes, poor low. Here, yes, there is a weird, this is low usage area here. Yeah, that's it. So if the market is not going to go up and if it is going to fail here, then what can happen is all this poor structure might attract the prices, because this poor structure is forcing action. One side is trying to push the agenda here. Where is it trying to push the agenda? Up. Why? Because value area is forming up, trade facilitation is poor, we are at an inflection point, we are accepting in the gap. Now if we don't get continuation, we might get a snap back towards the range, inside the range, and then all these poor structures will be repaired one after the other. This is called as the firecracker effect. If I look at this, what I see a value forming first, attempt to break out which failed. All right, then we come to the developing HVN, and again the prices are pushed back up, but not very strongly. Not very strongly. It's not a very strong push. And today we get some sort of a continuation to the upside, and that also coincides with the top of the range and all those things. So I think there was this value area. We tried to break out, fail, and then again we found support, and today we have some continuation to the upside. So for me now, this small HVN or developing HVN or what intraday high volume node is very very important. Is very important, because if this goes, then all this activity that has happened after this support at the H1 in I period yesterday, it's negated, and then everyone who's buying here will be put under pressure. Then what will happen? Their stop losses will be getting hit. Sellers, or even if the buyers are still interested, they will look at all this poor structure and they will say that okay, we need to repair this. What does repairing poor structure mean? It's basically market revisiting that area to find out whether there is residual demand or supply left. Now if you are coming down, then you are looking for residual supply. If you're going up, then you're looking for residual demand, right? So when we are in this gap now, we are looking for residual demand. If demand comes in here or the rejection is not there, then we are going to go back up. If we come in this zone, and then we will probably check these areas to see if there is any residual supply. If we don't get supply, we will go back up. Make sense? So that is how I like to look at these trades. See, these terminologies, firecracker effect and all these are very very exciting. Okay, why? Because I have been kind of impressed by all these. When he used to call out a firecracker effect trade and market used to fall sharply and all those kinds of things, it looks very very interesting. But when you try to replicate it in your analysis, it does not work like that always. Please understand. When Jim Dalton is analyzing the markets, he's not just looking at market profile. He himself says that he is not a market profile trader. He's a trader who likes to use market profile to organize the data in a much better way. That is what we should be doing. We are trying to organize the data. We are trying to find the struggle areas between buyers and sellers. We are trying to see how those areas are providing support or resistance. Now, if you try to break it down like this, this nice balance, attempted breakout, fails, continuation. Now I don't like to use trend line. When have I ever drawn a trend line? All right, it's not required. It's not required. You go back. Okay, all of you go back and study advanced technical analysis. This section is not for finding trades. Don't come back and ask me whether my Wyckoff phase drawing and all is correct or not. It is not for that. Advanced technical analysis is there to help you understand the underlying philosophy, why market does what it does. All right, and once you keep studying this and then use market profile to observe these philosophies on the chart, innovation adoption curve is not going to give you a trade, but this philosophy can be monitored on the chart. And how do you monitor that? That will improve your trading. Not looking at firecracker effect, not looking at poor high, poor low repair, all those things, not trying to find a failed auction to get into a trade. No, that is not going to help you. Go through advanced technical analysis, inversion adoption curve, auction theory chapters, right? Then there is 4 steps chapter. Go through all this. Go through all this, and then come back here. Then this will make sense. If you just get hung up on this, you won't get ahead in your training. Okay, you will always find yourself stuck. So please do the work, and then that will help you in the long term.